Hey, what's up, guys? I am over here at Lamborghini of Seattle picking up on my new project. So, yeah, once I get that picked up, I gotta go inside and talk to him real quick, and then I'll show you guys my new project. So, of course, I'm not gonna be able to afford a real Lamborghini, but I guess this right here will be the next best thing. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys will know that family is one of the most important things to me. Family, like in Fast and Furious.
I don't have friends. I got family.
But I have a son who is turning 9 months pretty soon, and I want to get this put together and built for him. What I also want to do is I want to lower it. I want to add some poke to the wheels, and then I want to customize a wide body for it. So first things first, let's go ahead and unbox it, put it together, and see how it is right out of the box. All right, so here it is. As you guys saw, I just finished unboxing it, and I got the body here in black so that I can pass the dip it if I choose to, and if I do, the jams and everything, and the wheel wells will be black already, so it'll look a little bit better that way. Here's a controller, so I thought I can control it because he's not old enough to control himself. And the seat, steering wheel, mirrors, these will tighten the wheels up, and a spoiler, a wing. I do plan on doing a chassis mounted wing, maybe like put like a plate somewhere right here and then have it go up, but I'll see how that goes, and then maybe I can just fill this in or put a vinyl over it. But yeah, that's the plan for it. These are like the doors as well. I don't know how to open it yet. Oh, here it goes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It has that little hydraulic system there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so putting together was pretty easy. Let's go ahead and turn it on. All right, and the lights are on right now. So the front lights work. Pretty cool. I wish that the back lights work as well, but they don't. But that's still pretty good. Yeah, there are other like functions right here. I think this would just be to go forward and back. Yeah, there, like, you could play music on here as well if you want to, but I doubt I will be, but it's an option. And then the pedal will be right here. But yeah, I have everything just placed in here right now. Like the spoiler here, it just come right off because I do plan on modifying it. And then the seat, I just saw I put it on, but I might have to just take it off again. The steering wheel is just placed in there real quick. But yeah, the Lambo doors are up. Pretty easy to put together. They made it pretty easy for anybody to just put this together. So I really like that. Let's go ahead and close these doors. Give you guys a look at it. Yeah, they come with these stickers as well, but I'm gonna take these off just to give it a clean look. But I am gonna be having the little over fender wide body here as well. So one of the first things I'm gonna do to the car here is I'm gonna try to get rid of this wheel gap. So it's about an inch, I would say an inch and a quarter of gap there. So I'm going to take off the springs that are inside. You guys probably can't see it right there. So I just take off those springs, and hopefully that'll drop it enough. It won't slam it, which is what I want. I don't want it to be slammed because I am going to make my own front splitter and some side skirts, and maybe the rear as well. So I don't want it to be I don't want it to be too slammed, and then I'll have the body parts give it the look of it being slammed. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take off those springs. That means I got to take off the wheels again. And for the wheels, I just have to just pop these out. And then there are videos online about how to give the wheels a deep dish looking, the look of a deep dish. So I'm probably going to do that, which involves cutting the wheel and then giving it a sunken look. So once I do that, that should change the offset of where the nut goes, and that hopefully that will poke the wheels out a little bit more, and then give me a little better look for when the car is wide body. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and load this car. So because I did take off the spring here, it did drop the car a little bit, as you can tell here. There's about 1 finger gap now, so what that is perfect for me right there. But one thing that I ran into here was now that I took the spring off, this thing could move pretty easily. But I think that the weight of the car will keep it down. But just for security purposes, I have these little washers here that I use for the front splitter of my Lexus over there. So I'm going to go ahead and drill these out a little bit just so that the hole is a little bit bigger. Put it in down here, and then use the locking nut here just to secure it in place a little bit better, so that once it's down like that, it'll just stay down here, so that it won't be really bouncy anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill this out and then install that. All right, so I got the piece installed right here. So what I had to do was, the drilling wasn't really going and making the hole any bigger, but it got it kind of thin. So then I just used a knife here to just cut it in half and then put it on. And then I used a JDM zip tie to just tighten it up, and then put the locking nut on. And then now it's sturdy, it's not going anywhere here, and everything still works. So that is how I did it. Just gotta do it yourself style right there, but it works. All right, I just took off the springs off the rear, and that brought me down a lot over here. So I got about an inch clearance there, which is perfectly fine, because I will just, when I make the wide body fender, I will just have it low. I'll just like bend it lower down here, as you guys will see as I do it. But now I need to figure out what kind of spacer I could put right down here so that it doesn't just bounce everywhere. But maybe with the weight of the car pushing downwards, it won't need it. But I don't know, maybe I'll put something rubber down here to just keep it in place. But then, yeah, I'm not too sure, because it needs to be able to rotate too. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I gotta do something. All right, so I found out that the motor doesn't actually spin the axle. So I'm gonna just put 2 of these spacers right here, and then put the plate back on, and then that'll make the axle not move anymore. So yep, that was an easy solution, just having random spacers laying around. All right, guys, I got the wheels back on, and the car has been lowered. It looks much better right there. The rear definitely looks much better. And like I said earlier, when I make the rear wide body, I'll just bring it down a little bit lower here, so that it covers the gap here, so that I don't have to drill into the body of the car or anything. But the car looks better just being lower like this. Much better looking. And then, yep, I'll go ahead and just add some little side skirt splitter here. For sure, I'll add a front splitter up there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think so far. So it's been a couple days and I've been stressing on how I'm going to do this wide body kit, but I think I finally got my idea down on paper. So yeah, this is how the rear is going to be with the fitment of the wheels. It looks pretty nice, has better fitment than my Lexus. Yeah, that's how I think it's going to be. This is going to be how the front's going to be. I will have these wheels cut out so that it'll poke out more a little bit too, it fills in the gap. But that's how it's going to be here. With like, I'm going to try to do this little indent there, and over here too to kind of follow that line. This one right here, the front one kind of follows this line right here, and then over here we'll follow the line of the vent. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. Hopefully I'll be able to transfer all this over to the 1/16 ABS plastic and make it work. But yeah, that's what I got so far. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing onto the other side just so that I can have everything all mocked up and get it all done, and I'll show you guys once I have everything else on. So as you saw, I just finished installing the wide body mock-up pieces on both sides, and I think that it looks pretty good. Like I said, I hope that the ABS plastic will form the way that I want it to be, but that's how I have it right here. Have like a little vent right here, and then it's sticking out like, oops, sorry, vent here, sticking out a little bit here. So I'm going to add like a side skirt down here, and that's the front. Obviously the fitment isn't right yet, but it will be. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of my progress so far. This is the fitment that it should be for the rear, and the front should be, well, a lot similar. Yeah, it looks pretty good. But I get my wheels, well, the dish pans that I bought tomorrow. So I will be cutting up the wheels tomorrow and hopefully making them a deep dish and then installing those. And I gotta make my own wheels too. I don't know if I want to use these ones. I could just put these inside of the pan, but we'll see what I do. I might want to just buy like some PVC foam boards and just like make my own wheels, maybe like some TEs or something, but we'll see what I do. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I guess tomorrow's another day. I'll get back on it tomorrow, and let me know what you guys think in the comments of the progress so far. Yep, see you guys tomorrow. So I got the baking pans in right here, and this is going to be what I'm going to be using to make the wheels, and I like it that it's polished. So I'm going to be putting this right here, but first I gotta cut out around here somewhere, or like around the trim, just to make this fit. So I'm not sure how far I gotta cut yet, but hopefully around this trim right here will be good enough. Yeah, I don't know, hopefully it'll be good enough, but I'll show you guys how I do it. Alright guys, so I got all four wheels on right now, and the Lamborghini is on. Let me know what you guys think. See the wheels. So I am going to put some, so on the bottom of the pan or the face of it right now, I'm going to put some black vinyl, maybe just some of my leftover carbon fiber wrap. But the front wheels are hitting, so it's hitting the front fender there and hitting the back of the front fender there. So I'm going to have to shave it a little bit too, which is fine. That's how it is for, I guess, real cars. But yeah, this is how it is right here. Let me know what you guys think. Looks pretty mean up front. And then the hips in the back look really good. See some tires sticking out over there. So before I work on the wheels, I'm going to do a front splitter for the Lamborghini here. I'll show you guys how I do it. It's the same way that I make the front splitter for my Lexus and all of the other cars that I work on. But yeah, I'll show you guys right here. So the way that I'm going to do the front splitter is I have measured that I wanted about this thick here, and I put a pencil, tape that on here, and then what I'm going to do is just use a screwdriver, the bottom of it, as my spacing, and then I'm going to go around it just to give me kind of a outline of what I'm going to be working with here, and then I could just go ahead and make any changes that I want to. Somewhere along the road, there it goes. Yeah, so right here, you kind of see that it just follows the line here. So I could go ahead and take any measurements that I want to, or I could just do any last minute editing. I could, if I don't want it to be the straight angle here, I could just make it, let's see, out like that. Yeah, so there's like any design that I want, I could just do that now. But at least I'll know that it's even on both sides and what I want to do with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know, I'll figure out which. Maybe I'll keep it down here, the bottom one here, and then just cut that out, and then that'll be the splitter for it. I'll probably put my carbon fiber wrap on top of here, and then paint the sides of this piece of wood so that all black, so that it just looks better. But yeah, that's how you make a front splitter. All right, let's see how this looks. It looks pretty good right here. I don't think that it has to be perfect, but this one looks pretty good. So I'm going to add washers underneath here as well, just to make it come down a little bit more. So I'm probably going to add like 1/2 inch washers, spacers, sorry, 1/2 inch spacers, just to make it a little bit lower, like right here. And then yeah, I think this right here looks perfect, but it's going to be like that right there. Yep, I'll show you guys real quick. And then it'll be a little bit higher. But yeah, that's basically the design of it right there. I think that looks perfect right there. And then I'm gonna, I gotta measure out some side skirts and do the same thing with the piece of wood as well. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, so here's a better mock-up of how the lip is gonna sit. I have spacers just underneath here holding it up, but that's probably how it's gonna sit. And then I just got done doing the side skirts. Looks pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it this way or kind of flare it inside a little more, but I think that looks okay right there. Yeah, I might just leave it like that. But yeah, that's how the splitter is gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and trace that one on the other piece of wood and cut it out for both sides. So I got the both side skirts done, and the front lip here, everything has been rounded out, so there are no sharp corners. And this is how it looks before the carbon fiber wrap, and this is how it looks afterwards. And just like that, they're all done. I got it painted and wrapped, and then I put the wrap on the back face of the wheels as well, just so it gives like a black background. But yeah, this is how the front lip and the side skirts are right here. I'm not going to install them yet, but yeah, just want to show you guys how they look like. All right, guys, so I'm really excited to show you guys this build. I really like the way that everything turned out. So again, I lowered the car, I added poke to the wheels, I did the wide body kit, and then I worked on the wheels a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully my son likes it. He probably won't know that he ever had this unless he watches this video, or I guess I'll show him like when he grows up. But yeah, I really like it. It looks pretty mean the way that it is right now. But yeah, part two, I will go ahead and add a spoiler or a wing to the back of the Lamborghini here, and then hopefully paint it and add a diffuser too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Lambo build so far, and let this be an example to enjoy life and go slow.